Okay, we're back. I'm gonna start by getting all the supplies for the iron farm. I actually, with this level, I am gonna bring it up to this height, and I'm gonna get all the supplies for the iron farm. I'm gonna clear all this out. So when I come back, I'll have a chest here with all the bills, and I'll be using a farm, and any farm I use for any of the bills here, I will be putting the link in the description so that you can use these farms as well. They'll be all bedrock base. Oh, perfect. There's a lot more. Yeah, so they'll be all bedrock base. So for those from Java, I don't know if they work the same ways, but they definitely all work for bedrock. Science, I don't have science, do I? Do need rails, so I have redstone. Okay, I'll go down and I'll need some redstone and iron. So I'll try to get a few bits of that. I have enough. I can't wait to have a super smelter in here. No. Beauty. So get redstone. Okay, I'm back. I've set it up that I kind of went through what I kind of want to get enough villagers. I have 31 of them at the moment, but I'm going to reorganize all of them and lock in their trades, and I have them actually give me useful stuff. Because I don't even know what. Yeah, I want them to all have mending and prop and everything, and these are going to be my easy things. Set up here. It's actually starting to run a little bit, and if I want to check on it, I have it here. It's running a little slower than I normally have, but I feel there's some sort of they're spawning somewhere else or something. I'm going to figure out that and make that a lot quicker, but I will have to clear out the forest behind it and kind of make sure that's all good. But you can hear their cats are dying. But I'll show you. See if we can get a golem while we wait. But what I did notice, I was doing this and I tried to get rid of the remaining villagers. I actually just made a hole in the corner and dropped them down, so I'll end up using them down in that ancient city at some point. So I just left them there to kind of stop to taking up space here. But when I came back, they had all disconnected and reconnected to other things. I kind of want them to stay connected to their own so that it should work a lot better. I'd say if I lock them all into their trades, there's actually one there. But if I lock them into their trades, it might be a bit smoother. But there's golems now spawning in. I'm going to leave myself AFK for a little bit and see how we get on.
Huh?
Okay, I'm just going to get some quartz for observers, and then I'll get on the bamboo farm. And I'll come back to you when I have it ready. I've just opened, since I've last been chatting, I've just opened the portal there. I just kind of made a rough one. I'll try and make it a bit nicer. But it's actually just, this is where I've come out to. It's actually nicer. There's no gas to get me straight away. And I'll actually make this a nice safe zone, so it's easier to come in and out. But I'll come back to you once I get enough quartz for my farm, and I'll get into that next. In this way, what I will eventually do is have this fully, that it's all going into the storage system, and I'll split these to half face one way, half face another way. Or I might, because didn't I say a lava farm over here? That's a cactus. Yeah, so I might have the lava farm fueling the smelters and have this flowing down into the auto sorter. But I'm just trying to get everything just going, and that as I said, like, now I have infinite iron. I'm gonna have infinite wood now soon. I see the dots there. If I had my observers there now, everything will be just flowing. And with it being glass, that it shouldn't come out through it. that I should pick up. Now, sometimes you will lose drops to it there, which it'll how fast bamboo grows, it's not going to be a major loss. I need to get more glass. Okay, and I'll put in all the observers. I was thinking when I had guarded, I can't remember why I guarded out this far, because that's the whole farm med, like. So I'll give you a walkthrough of it all. It's a standard farm. I think loads of people, you could get any tutorial on it, but however big you want to make it, because you can make this stackable as well. Literally do the exact same thing on the next layer, and then it can be clean and stackable. I will check the height. I have quite a decent height here that I could possibly make this an extra stack. Actually, this is perfect where I'm digging. And then I'm just going to be placing, all it is redstone here, observers here, pistons here, blocks. Like, I'll show you, it's very hollow underneath it. I don't need it filled out. You can fill it out for your own sake, or I might just put a few torches to stop things spawning. But this is the whole farm. Once the bamboo grows, it hits the observer, they shoot the pistons, and it shoots it into the hoppers and gets collected. There is going to be, like, there's other ways you could do it where I can go tighter and have a rail going up and back and forward, but the rails tend to be very laggy, and sometimes you have to keep replacing them. Where this is consistent, even though it can go wrong, and like catch a few of them don't get caught. But I'd rather lose a few than keep changing the rail every time, because the rail makes it a bit more laggy, especially I'm going to have a lot of farms in this area, so I don't, the less lag, the better. So, like in here, this is the inside of the farm, hollow. Like, I actually just place a few torches and stuff. Anything spawning, I don't need anything else. That's all the blocks there. You don't need to put any more into it. It's quite a simple farm, and now I have infinite wood. Like that. I need... Perfect. That's all level, and that's going to be all working. See, as it gathers, there is a few there. You'll see them, but I'd rather that waste than, as I said to you, going tighter and putting in. And it is cheaper, but you will constantly be changing that. I had it before, and every time kind of updates or our render distance, that the minecart can lag and get stuck in a wall or can disappear, and just all that itself is... I kind of prefer farms to be just running in the background rather than changing them every 2 seconds. So that there now, just make that a double chest. And then I'll put glass on top, and with glass on top, you can still open that and access that. And eventually, as I keep saying, come straight down and I'll head downstairs to where I have planned to have it, a storage system. So I will make this whole area a storage system, there and there. I have to pick something for here so far. I'm not fully sure, but this will all be a storage system. I gave myself plenty of space. It just kind of cleans this wall a bit better. And that I'll have item frames or on top here, and you can see what items are where. And then there'll be a lot of storage. It shouldn't ever fill up. There is auto sort or auto crafters I can make to turn that just straight to wood. And if it came overbearing with the load, I probably will end up making an auto crafter. But if I do that in this house, I'll show you, just so you know that my next farm will probably be, is it over here, the sugarcane? That's sheep. I got the sugarcane one here, and I'll actually start breeding sheep so that I can get that ready. That's not a hard farm to make either. It's just iron. But perfect. I'll get the materials and I'll get back to you. Okay, the next farm, as I've now 2 farms fully set, so I have my full iron and I have this. I actually am going to get this sorted in the next cut. So I'll just have that. I won't really lose any, but it's gathering up, which is good. Eventually, I'll get them going to the right way. But that's infinite wood now and infinite iron. But here I'm going to do. It's going to get a little dark for the time being, but I'm going to do sugarcane here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 sugarcane. I might double stack this. Actually, I want to count because I might double stack this side. And if I can double stack this side, I'll put chains on alternate ways. And that'll cause light the whole way through to keep them growing. So it costs 1, 2, 3 higher. I think the next farm after is going to be chicken. I'm sick of eating watermelon. It's such low saturation. Where did I plan for chicken? Here, perfect. I'll make a lovely chicken farm here, automated. And then actually I'll go get eggs and start them down there. I might even cause a small egg farm here so I can have enough to throw in here. Because you can't breed them and all, but sometimes it's just a bit slower. But if I can get stacks of eggs while I'm building up on other things, I'll cause that. So I'll start this. I'll get this ready because I have 90% of the materials already. So like with this here, I'm going to be not putting. I'll be putting it like this. Oh. And I'll put my water in here. I'll get a second source and then I'll get slabs behind it. Yeah, perfect. I kind of marked out that it'd be 15 sugarcane, which will actually eventually be 30. Looking at it now, it'll be 2 rows, but I'll make the first row so you can see it, and then I'll make it cleaner with the second row. So this, perfect. So now they're waterlogged. Top slabs and sugarcane to make sure they're working, and then I can get rid of this dirt patch with all this. Makes it a lot cleaner on the base. Because down here is going to be a lot of my stuff until I can get farms in. So the sheep are over there now. I actually went and got 2. I have changed my caravan to wheat so that they can breed. So once they start growing and that, I'll be breeding them, and I'll get, I think it's the 16 colors. So I'll have every color of wool. With all these farms also, this is why I like building this one first. While building all the other ones, my iron supply is like keeps going up, which is really good because then I don't need to AFK here while setting up other farms. I just need to set up other farms and it'll eventually give me what I need. Look, perfect. I could use power 2 chests here for now. So this next part of the episodes are all going to be fitting the farms in and making sure I have all my supplies. So at the moment, I've got 2. I'm currently building the 3rd. I'll get the chickens soon. I'll have the sheep soon. Pumpkin, I could actually start building that very, very soon. I have pumpkin down there and I have watermelon. What is here? Resin. I want to see on that one. I'm going to try get that with get the heart out there. I kind of get a cactus. I need to go, when I go get sand, I'm going to see if I can find a desert and get a few cactus because that's a very easy farm set up and just leave it. I need to make this spawn proof soon. here. Unless you couldn't have spawned up there. But and cats should not spawn out here. Slows the farm down. Perfect.